people to map it out. So first of all, I just want to say congratulations for being in qualification for district manager. If I could high five you and give you a big hug, I would. But glad that we can get together like this via Zoom. And what I want to do is just kind of walk you through some of the basics of, growing your business and what to expect and how to grow. And I remember when I was in qualification for district, there's a few things that my sponsor taught me. And I just want to walk through that. That's why it says down memory lane. My sponsor taught me very fast and very quickly up front the importance of a system and following a system. So back then she was like, you need to book 6 to 8 presentations because the goal was to be in front of 30 to 40 people, which is the exact same goal today. It's no different. That in 14 years has stayed exactly the same. She also taught me to be aware and have a goal of hitting my 2,500 PQV building block every single month. And then she also taught me how to promote to district manager, which is what we're going to talk about today, is how to finish district and beyond and go into area qual as well. She also taught me to write down my goals and make sure I had them down. So that's something you guys can do as well. If you haven't already written down a goal for district manager, area manager, I know your goal for district manager is the end of this month for sure. But also you want to write down your goal for area manager, regional vice president, and national vice president. I wrote all those goals down, and you guys know that I did not hit one of them. I was late on all of them. Even my district manager goal I was late on. She also said, hey, Beth, you need to sign up for tape of the month. It's kind of funny. I'm trying to remember. I think it was $7 a month. And it was this thing where we signed up and we got 2 cassette tapes. Now, I know you guys are young and maybe you've never seen a cassette tape or it's been a really long time, but we got 2 cassette tapes a month. And it was a different training. There was a training on each side of that cassette tape. And I wore my cassette tapes out. I probably still have them somewhere, you guys, just for nostalgic sake. But today that would be Learn and Burns. So Learn and Burns are what we find on the source. Like you go to the source and type in Learn and Burns, and you'll find every kind of a training archive known to man, from successful national vice presidents to myself and so many different people you're going to hear and get to sit and train with. I literally filled my brain with information because in Argonne, like when you want to go to school to be a nurse or be a doctor, you've got to go to school. You've got to go to a lot of school before you get to get paid in that field. Well, in Argonne, you get to learn as you get paid. So it's the best thing out there. We get to learn and we get to earn. And so school for us is educating ourselves with trainings and listening to folks who have gone before us. It's educating ourselves on our weekly Zoom. It's educating ourselves in something like this. And it's also educating ourselves as we grow our mind and our vision to think bigger and better, because most of us were taught to be an employee, and we're learning how to be an entrepreneur and how to really dream big and see big things like we never did before. So that's why that tape of the month was huge for me, because instantly I started surrounding myself with leaders who had gone before me and who were already successful. Maybe they weren't sitting in my car with me, but they were definitely on the road with me as I listened to them every single day. Another thing she said is you got to register for the trips and GTC. So I literally was a brand new consultant in January of 2004, and she goes, you got to go to NTC, because that's what it was called back then, because we weren't global yet. And I'm like, what is it? She goes, it's just where all the consultants who are serious about their business are. So guess what I did? I went home and I registered for it. And back then we didn't have any price breaks for new consultants. We didn't have any payment plans. We didn't have any of that. It was everybody paid one flat fee, but I registered and I was there. And she also taught me to start filling in my action plans. If you guys haven't yet filled in your action plan, I want to encourage you to go to bethglardy.com. Get to the Getting Started section, print out that action plan and start to work. Take it with you wherever you go and start to work through what it teaches us to do. And she also taught me the importance of staying connected. Our Facebook groups with your national vice president, our team Zooms, etc. She said, basically, if you stay connected, you're going to grow. You're going to grow, because what happens when we stay connected, hot coals stay warmer when they're together, right? But if you take those hot coals apart, they cool off really, really fast. And so we want to make sure that we stay connected. It's so important. I've never, ever, ever met a national vice president who got to the level of national vice president, you guys. Hold on, I'm going to mute the line. It's not letting me. I've never, Monica, can you mute your phone for me? You mute it for some time.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll let you guys ask me questions at the end. But I've never, ever met a national vice president, you guys, who promoted to national vice president by being disconnected. you just won't meet that person. They're not out there. Connecting is life in this business. It's your lifeblood. And then the last thing she really taught me in a big way was to read, read, and read. Now, before Arbonne, I read lots and lots of novels. That was pretty much par for the course for me. I'm a reader. I've been a reader ever since I can remember. My mom taught me the importance of reading early on at a very young age, and I have always read and loved novels. But I gotta tell you guys, I haven't read a normal novel in over 14 years. And I'm not, it doesn't bother me that I haven't, because today I love to read biographies and personal development books and leadership books and anything that's going to grow and inspire me. So I guess some of them are still kind of novels, but no, for the most part, they're not. I read anything that's going to actually expand my vision and grow me. And I love it, you guys. And so my first personal development group book I ever read was in my second month of my business. It was called The Dream Giver. And if you struggle at all with fear and doubt and any of those things, if you have a lot of dream stealers in your life, you guys, not one close person supported me by hosting a presentation for me when I joined Arbonne. My father-in-law sat me down on my 5th week and said I would fail. I had a lot of haters, and they weren't hating on to be mean. They were hating because they really thought they were protecting me. They didn't know anything about Arbonne or network marketing. And so in their defense, they were just really loving me in a weird, in that way to support me, but they thought they were actually helping me out by warning me about these types of businesses. So Dream Giver was huge for me. So if you have any of those situations going on right now, I want you to go to Amazon. I want you to buy the Dream Giver and start reading it ASAP, because it was huge for me. It was a game changer for me, you guys. That's all I got to say. Read, read, read. So the next thing I want to just show you guys is I want to show you the benefit of being a district manager. This is one of my favorite slides. Now, I got to tell you, my sponsor sat me down in my first month and showed me this exact same picture that you guys are seeing here today. And when she showed it to me and showed me the power of finishing district, the power of getting into that management with the difference in pay, it was huge. So I'm going to show you guys this really fast. So if you look at where it says consultant, you see the circle right here. Now, this we just had, I only have room for 3 people. There could be 10 people direct too, doesn't matter. Now these are consultants. This is not, I don't have preferred clients on this. So this is just consultants. Now preferred clients would be in the mix, intermingled with the consultants as well. But I want you guys to see, so this is a consultant that's direct to you. Here's another consultant, here's another consultant. When you have a 500 PQV order, and I'll explain what this $1,000 right here means, but when you have a 500 PQV order, you get to pick up a 6% override on your direct consultants. And one thing I forgot on this slide is the actual $100 consultant bonus. So when you hit 2,500 QV and have at least sponsored 2 PCs, then you get a $100 cash bonus. That's not on here, I apologize. But consultant, here's all the benefits to all of you as a consultant. You get a 35% discount. I apologize, you guys. I do not know why it's not allowing me to mute. I'm gonna give it another shot. Okay, there we go. So if you look at this, you get a 35% discount on your products that you purchase, and we all know that we also can benefit from the host rewards at 80% off, right? And our 50% ASVP packages. But you also get a 35% commission on retail customers, and this is where that 6% override comes in. So when you sponsor a personal consultant and you sponsor another one, as long as you have that 500 PQV order, you get to get a 6% override on them. And you also get a 15% commission on preferred clients. That's awesome, right? But I want to show you guys something. You see this? This would be, here's this person, and let's say they signed up 3 consultants direct to them. You only get that override on the ones that are direct to you as a consultant, and you don't get anything back on what you order personally, okay? So I want to show you the next slide, because this is the power of district manager. You see how I took that? This is just on these directs, and when you're a district manager, look at that. Not only do you get paid back in your check on what you order, the circle just basically, and we don't have room, we could add even more legs in here. The circle just went to everybody who's in your district, which if you don't have any district managers under you, this is everybody, guys. This is this person right here sponsoring a person down here, sponsoring a person down here. That's the benefit. I hope you guys can see that, and I hope it lights a fire under you. As you sponsor business partners, you want to benefit the most from the pay scale. And that's why it's such a huge benefit to be a district manager, you guys. And so here's how we qualify for district manager. You guys are already in qualification for district, which is awesome. And your goal is to finish this month. So basically 2 months of qualification is 6,000 QV, so 6,000 total. Now I want you guys to know, even though you only get a chance to get an override on these folks, as a consultant, you get to count all of the QV that's happening under you right now to promote to district. The only time that would change is if you have a district manager under you that has promoted beyond you. Now, and we're not in that situation, so we're just talking about you get to count everything under you to hit that 6,000 QV. So 6,000 QV, so whatever you did last month, if you did 2,500 last month total, then you need $3,500 to finish district this month. If you did 1,000, then you needed 5,000 to finish district this month. If you did 3,000, then you need 3,000. Now, for some of you, you might have, oops, I have a typo. You might be in qualification in your second month of qualification. So if you're doing it over 3 months, then it's a total of 7,500 QV. I apologize if that says 750. It is 7,500 QV. So that would look like 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. Or you might have started off at 2,500 in your first month, and maybe your second month you drop down to 1,000. You're still in qualification, guys. You're still in qualification. So that would be 2,500, 3,500. That means you would need 4,000 QV to finish. If anything doesn't make sense, please write down your questions and I'm going to address them once I'm done. So that's why this is huge, you guys. So hopefully this is a great visual for you to see. Yes, I want the big circle. I want to get paid on everything. So that 6% that we were getting paid on these directs jumped up to 8%. Not only do we get 8%, like I said, we get it back on what we ordered. A district manager, this is when you can tell people, I get paid to shower, I get paid to wear makeup, I get paid to drink my protein shake, all of that, because you're going to get 8% back in your paycheck. How cool is that? Not only you're getting at a discount, Arbonne's saying, great job for using our products, you're a district manager, we're going to give you 8% back on what you ordered. Super cool, you guys. Now, you do have to have at least a minimum $150 PQV order in order to receive an override check on your downline. And so, but that's real easy when we're using the products and we're signing up PCs, super easy peasy. Now here are district manager benefits, you guys. Oops, sorry about that. District manager benefits, you get the same 35% discount, the same 35% commission on retail customers. Like I said, that 6% just jumped to 8%, but it's on everybody. And you also get the same 15% commission on preferred clients. But now our bonus just doubled. At the consultant level, it's a $100 bonus. Now we get a $200 bonus. And the perk of promoting to district manager from Arbonne is when you hit your district bonus, you could do it every month. In your first 6 months as a district manager, let's say you hit it the first month out, Arbonne's going to give you another $100 on top of that $200. They're like, hey, congratulations on hitting your district bonus your first month out. We're going to give you an extra $100. And you could actually get that every single month. The other perk, once you promote to district manager, as long as you hit your 2,500 maintenance in your first month and your second month as a district, they're going to give you a free RE9 set and a super cool water bottle that only new district managers get when they hit that. So guys, the perks just go on and on and on. So many benefits. Again, the maintenance is 2,500, but this, again, you get to count all. So when we're hitting our $2,500 building block, this is a done deal. But you do get to count your whole district towards that. So I want to show you guys how to qualify for area manager, because that's really what I want to talk to you guys about today. I know we're talking about finishing district qual, but talking about area manager is key, because my sponsor was talking to me about it from day one. And you guys, I ended up going into qualification for area manager in my second month and finishing by my fourth month. And so I gave myself a really quick pay raise right up front in this business, and that made all the difference in the world for my family. My first paycheck as an area manager was $1,700. Now I joined for an extra $500, so when I tripled that within my first 4 months, that was a lot of extra cash for our family. It gave us a nice cushion, and it really helped relieve my husband. So whatever your whys are, you got to have them right out in front of you guys, because you'd be shocked what can happen. So to go into qualification for area manager, you need 10,000 group total. Now, 2,500 of that does have to be in your district. If you have promoted out districts, if you don't have any promotions, then that doesn't matter. So to promote to area, we can only do area over 2 or 3 months. So there's not a 1 month promotion for area manager. So it's 24,000 over 2 months or 30,000 over 3. And you have to have at least 10,000 in your first and last month. So if you did 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, that's 3-month qual. Or you could do 10,000 and 14,000, but that's how we promote to area manager. Now, I'm not going to talk about the pay scale here, but when you promote to area manager, that 8% overall we get as a district, they add 6% on top of that. So it almost doubles, you guys. So up to a 14% override, and they double the cash bonus at area manager as well. It goes up to $400. Huge. So what I want to wrap up this call with is activity. Why is it so important? Well, we all know it's the backbone of our business. Just like Carlita showed me right up front how to go district, I'm showing you guys right up front how to go district. Our goal should always be the 40 faces. So getting in front of 30 to 40 people a month. And I will tell you guys, sitting and having a conversation with somebody standing in line for Starbucks, and they ask me what I'm kind of makeup I'm wearing, I tell them about Arbonne. That does not count as one of my 30 to 40 people. The 30 to 40 people is when I sit down and tell the Arbonne story, they try the products, and I talk to them about my business and invite them into my business. Then I get to count them. So that's why the fastest and quickest way to get to our 30 to 40 people a month is through group presentations, because if I schedule 8 and 5 are at each, boom, I've hit my 40, right? Does that make sense? That's what she taught me, because when I first joined Arbonne, I'm like, do I have to do those presentation things? Because I had met her at one, and I'm like, I totally don't want to do that. And she goes, well, Beth, it's just a simple math problem. She said, it's a simple math issue is what she said. She goes, you could do it this way. You can meet with 30 to 40 people individually in a month, or you can have 8 nights where you're meeting with 5 people. Which one works best for your calendar? And of course, I'm scratching my head going, of course, the 8 group presentations make sense. And guys, I think too, we just have to simplify it. Me going over to a friend's house and she gets 5 friends around the kitchen table to taste and try our products, or to have fun with putting on a mask. It's just really simplifying it instead of making it seem so formal. When you're new, you get to say, hey, I just am really learning this business and I really want to get better. I'm working really hard to finish district manager to get to that first promotion. Would you do me a favor and just help me meet a few new people? Nobody has to purchase anything, but it would really help me grow my business, get better at what I do, and meet some new people. But we always want to also make it our goal to hit that $2,500 PQV building block, you guys. And I will tell you, just like it says on here, people get super discouraged, you guys, if they continue to just hit $500 to $1,500 a month. I see it happen all the time. So that's why when we help people bump up, they're going to get a bigger paycheck. But they're also going to grow and get to the next level, you guys. And that's what this is all about, is helping people get to the paycheck their family needs, you guys. But see how this visual is when you're hitting your $2,500 building block and someone else is hitting theirs. This is all in 1 month, though. So this is something that's going to promote to district in 1 month. If you found a new business builder, you're working on your activity, you're helping with them, and they're doing their activity, and then 1,000 more in outside sales, and boom, you're a district manager because you just did 6,000. And this is what you can show folks. Guys, when you have people join your business, I always ask, what do you need Arbonne to do for you? Most people say an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. So I want to show them how to get to area manager as quickly as possible. So then I ask them, do you mind if I show you how to get to area? Nobody ever says no to that. And so then I show them. Don't be scared to show folks, you guys, because you'd be shocked. You're going to have some folks who will totally take you up on it. And this is basically how I show them. I draw out on a piece of paper, I draw them, and I draw a few different business partners, or however we want to do it. Usually I do 3 people direct to them, and I just say, you know what, I'm going to be teaching you how to hit a $2,500 building block, and then we're going to be teaching them. And if we add that up, that's 10,000 in sales, you guys. That's 10,000. That's first step area. And you guys, when we teach people to do that, when we teach people how to hit these bigger numbers, it's going to get them the paycheck they want. And yes, you as a person in qualification for district manager can teach this, you guys. I want to challenge you guys to just feel like you've just found a golden ticket with Willy Wonka, and you get to share it with everybody. So it's not just one person that gets to go into Willy Wonka's factory. We get to take everybody with us. And with that, we want to cast the vision that shows them what's possible, you guys. This is 100% possible for you, but so is it possible for all the folks that you introduce this business to, you guys. So And this just shows what it looks like for someone to be hitting halfway to region numbers. And you might be like, Beth, this is just a call for in-qualification. Nope. I wanted to help you guys to have really big vision for what is possible, you guys. I could take this all the way out and show you how to hit nation. But I know that when we help get that ball rolling, to have that no matter what attitude, I'm finishing district manager. I want you guys to write that all over your house. This is my month, district manager, April 1st. You're going to have at GTC, not only is your lanyard going to say district manager, it's going to say, you're going to have a little sticker underneath it that says first time GTC, and it's going to say new district manager. You're going to have a special thing on your name tag that tells everybody that you're a new district manager. Guys, that's what you want to go for. So start talking as if you've already promoted. And then, guys, as you're sharing this business with others, start painting that picture for them to go district and beyond. And that's what's going to get you up into these ranks and help you to really, really bring in a great income for your family. But it's really not about the income, you guys. I know that's why we join, but it's about helping people. The more people we help, the more we grow. And that's my favorite thing about this. So how do we get to the top? By promoting to district and then helping others do the same, you guys. By focusing on helping people get in front of 30 to 40 people a month, you guys, makes all the difference in the world. And so that's my